Congratulations to T-Wolves Gaming, the 2019 NBA 2K League champions.
That's all we have for you this week. We hope you enjoyed the second season of 2K League as much as we did.
And we're already looking forward to next season. All of these teams are, of course, going to be back here, as well as the addition of Hornets Venom GT.
And we have so much more coming for you guys. Make sure you check back here for the 2K20 special on August 21st.
We will see all of you then.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And
I miss you too, Ernie.
And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Yeah, me too. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Phoenix Suns here at their home. Well, for the Suns, they're focused on coming out of the gate strong. First game of the year, here at home, you know the rafters are going to be rocking, and the players are going to try to ride that intensity all the way. Some teams fast out of the gate, others not so lucky. Kenny, for the teams that have started slowly, how do they turn the tide?
You know what? About a week ago, I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and I was like, when that happens, you can't panic. The season's just begun. Identify the real problems before you start tinkering on things.
Sometimes the lineup change can help. Things may just have to work themselves out, though.
Time now for tip-off. We get it to Kevin Harlan. He's got it.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At center, Boban Marjanovic. At shooting guard, Tim Hardaway Jr. At the other guard position, J.J. Moran. At small forward, Luka Doncic. At the other forward position, Kristaps Porzingis. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. At 6'3", number 10, Ricky Rubio. At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 36, Dario Saric. The other forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 3, Kelly Oubre. The big man. At 7 foot 0 inches, number 22, DeAndre Ayton. At the other guard position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 1, Devin Booker. A head coach for your team. Let's hear it for your Phoenix Suns.
20,000 fans in chorus in a sold-out arena here in Phoenix, Arizona. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This Arizona crowd ready to roar in this Western Conference matchup for the Phoenix Suns. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Marjanovic, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Doncic, and it's Porzingis in at the power forward position. Now here's Barea. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Saric kicks to Rubio. Saric passes to Rubio. Just 4 to shoot. shoots, and there's Sharch on the assist by Oubre. Sharch has got the first points up on the board for the Suns. Well, doors for Kelly Oubre to maximize his potential in this league. The jump shot will be key.
Right, Kevin, and there are positive signs where Kelly Oubre and his long-range shooting are concerned. His usage and efficiency have both gone up over the last couple of years. He's also been more aggressive on the offensive end, spending more time at the free throw line, and you would expect that with the level of athleticism he brings.
And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the Summer League as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
He misses the free throw.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
He hits the second from the line. Well, early on, just watching certain veteran players, Doris, continuing to play at a high level after so many years.
And what you love is the great ones seem to adjust their games along the way, and not only adjust their games, but add dimensions, whether it's being able to go down into the low post position if you're a point guard, a two guard, or even a three-man. But the other part of this, Kevin, is the off-the-court stuff. The better nutrition that these guys are being much smarter about, the strength and conditioning programs they're putting themselves through in the offseason. All of that raises the level in the NBA.
Porzingis can't hit.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
And he makes that one. Sharch has got his second bucket tonight.
Obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Barea kicks to Doncic. Back to Barea. Now here's Marjanovic, guarded closer. That one, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. And of course, this is the first they're seeing of Dallas.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Saric kicks to Oubre. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Passes it to Rubio. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rubio's got 5 now.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Barea against Rubio to end the run. Barea finds Marjanovic, and that one drops for him. Marjanovic has got his first basket of the night. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Igor Kokoshkov for a minute. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
David, thanks. Sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
No, it's so true, Greg, because make a mistake and this team will capitalize. They need to keep a tight handle on the basketball and limit their turnovers.
He's off on the first.
Guys, how about J.J. Barea? In his 12th year in the NBA, no less, he establishes career highs across the board and does nothing but get better with age. I love it.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Ryan Kaminsky, he's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. And he sinks the second. And Berea now in his second run with Dallas. Won an NBA title with the team, you may recall, back in 2011.
Well, he was critical in that title run, Kev, and now he's trying to help this organization rebuild. This guy, a clear fan favorite. And it's incredible to me. He seems to be getting better with his age.
Here's Berea. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. The wide open look here for Porzingis. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns leading by 7. Got a piece of it. Johnson outside. Dishes it to Booker. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Johnson. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. And it's Ayton missing.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
And you got to be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Pass to Berea. He kicks to Doncic. Over Ayton. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. There's the pass to Johnson. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mavericks trail by 12. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The Dallas Mavericks last season could not have been more disappointing, Doris.
Well, you think about management for this organization, Kevin. They had tried to avoid a rebuild. But at some point, every franchise probably has to go through it. And one of the things you must have in a rebuild is patience.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for 8.
And checking out some stats for Porzingis. Coming off a terrific season, he put up about 22 points a game, almost 2.5 blocks and 6 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option. And understandably, Greg, they got him the rock.
Here's Bridges. No good off the front iron. Mavericks trail by 12. Right outside. Left side, Porzingis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis has any number of tools on the offensive end, but a nice high percentage look there.
Johnson outside for 3. Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Right against Booker. Passes it to Brunson. And Baines pulls it down. Suns leading by 13. Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Brunson. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Porzingis. Over Kaminsky. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions. Being able to do that, I feel like I'll have the capability to fill in when needed.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete, he's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Porzingis, also Dwight Powell out there. White is out there with Jackson, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Suns leading by 15. Bridges dishes to Booker. That one drops for him. Booker's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Phoenix.
And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker last season, I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
And Greg, if you know anything about Devin Booker, so dedicated to his craft. What's next for him, you think, in taking his game to the next level?
No doubt. I think it starts at the defensive end. I mean, he's one of the league's best at scoring the basketball, but defensively, I think that's going to be the challenge if he wants to become truly an elite player.
And he knocks down the first one. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games, when it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes. I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 5. Over Brunson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Mavericks trail by 15. Jackson passes to Powell. Now Marjanovic. Here's Brunson, covered by Šarić. Here's Brunson, right at the free throw line. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Boy, shaky work defensively, giving him that good look on the jump shot. What were they thinking?
I don't know, Doris. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Ayton kicks to Bridges. The dish to Oubre. Rubio in the corner. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, and Marjanovic with the slam.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA. Dallas calls timeout.
And what a summer it was for the Suns. Landed the top pick in the draft, taking Ayton, and brought in some talent through free agency as well. Booker signing that extension solidified a very productive summer for the Suns. Having two young players that complement each other so well is huge for an up-and-coming team like the Suns.
J.J. Barea checked in for Dallas.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for J.J. Barea. How he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Here's Doncic. Bats in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
Bridges dishes to Rubio to the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
In today's NBA, we like to talk about that three-point shot. Well, the Dallas Mavericks, believe it or not, took the 4th most in the NBA last year.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Mavs, Doris, not only took a lot of threes, they made a lot of threes.
Well, when you have shooters, the likes of Dirk Nowitzki, Wes Matthews, Doug McDermott, the list goes on, three-point shooting was the least of their worries last season.
Saric nails them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Down low, Oubre with the steal. Rubio left side. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside, here's Powell. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
I tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Rubio finds Saric. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton, the pass to Oubre. Saric outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
You got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
1:31 left to play here in the half. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Barea. And Rubio kicks to Saric. To the inside, Bridges lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Bridges has got his first points of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Marjanovic passes to Barea. Now here's Doncic, covered by Oubre. And Doncic gets it to go.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And Rubio kicks to Saric. Down low. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Saric. 8 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Powell. Fades back, and it's Dallas with another. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. And Rubio kicks to Saric. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Barea. Now the pass to Powell. Here's Doncic. Sinks that one from the post. Doncic has got 9 points.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They lead by 11. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Suns. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Ricky Rubio is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Saric. Then there's Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot, and he will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those 3 men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time.
Shot clock at 3, and the layup is good. Marjanovic has got 6.
I'll tell you, this guy does some tough work on the glass, battles as hard as anybody for those second chance opportunities.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. Back to Booker. Over Hardaway. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton. And 11 points for Devin Booker.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Saric against Barea. Now, here's Doncic, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Barea kicks to Porzingis. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
You know, we talk often about the importance of confidence. Kristaps Porzingis has plenty of that from beyond the arc.
To the middle. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
And the Mavericks call time here. Doris, when you think about Devin Booker, you have to think about the 70 points he dropped on the Celtics that one night.
Woo, what a special evening that was, Kevin. Most points ever for a Phoenix Suns player. Most points ever scored against the Celtics. More than Wilt Chamberlain. Think about that, Kev.
So for the Suns, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Saric, and it's Tyler Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. It's stolen by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Devin Booker again. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Mavericks trail by 15. Out to the wing. Here's Doncic. That three off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. He gets it in there.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, Kevin, how about the shot mechanics of your 7-footer? Kristaps Porzingis is efficient in catch and shoot.
Johnson outside. To the paint. Here's Oubre. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Phoenix, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Free throw, good, Oubre. The Suns front office have said it's time to raise the bar. Doris, the rebuild can go on only so long. They don't want a losing mentality to set in.
Well, we've heard this before, Kevin, right? The open letter to fans in 2016 promising to turn it around. But in the end, it's not about words, it's about wins.
He hits both from the stripe.
You look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre, 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
Now, here's Doncic. Passes it to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Right from outside. He can't get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Johnson finds Booker. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Bridges, he's checked in for Oubre. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell's checked in.
One shot.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 7. Lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Kristaps Porzingis is so agile, mobile, and hostile. You give him a lane and he'll take advantage.
Booker against Wright. Porzingis with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And even though the Mavericks had a couple of bad years in a row, this franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. No question, Porzingis is a tremendous talent, Doris. We've seen that, but he continues to struggle some as a rebounder.
I think automatically you see a 7'3" guy and you say, okay, that's 10 rebounds. But the reality is Porzingis has been more of a face-up, good athlete, attack the rim. He can get to the glass, and I think you'll see more of that in the future.
Kristaps Porzingis, standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Porzingis has got 11 points here in just the second half. Suns leading by 14. And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Off target from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Tipped away. Porzingis with the steal. Goes up. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Kevin, that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Booker outside. Pass to Kaminsky. Jackson against Saric. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Kaminsky. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Saric, that's good. Saric has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Here's Brunson. He's guarded by Johnson. The pass to Porzingis. Over Kaminsky. Again, the Mavericks score.
Hard to find a lot of precedence in the past for a player the size of Porzingis who can handle and shoot it the way he does. Special talent, no question. Maybe reminds you of KG or Dirk.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here, they've got J.J. Barea. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Wright in at the shooting guard. Porzingis is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Mavericks now. Marjanovic passes to Barea. 5 to shoot. Back to Marjanovic. And it's in there. Marjanovic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Rubio kicks to Kaminsky. Passes it to Šarić. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, the jumper is dangerous from anywhere, there's no doubt, but mid-range is where Booker hits the highest percentage.
Barea against Rubio. Barea finds Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Rubio the pass to Ayton. Now Rubio. Booker with it. Porzingis comes with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Mavericks trail by 12. Down low, here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass. Barea is a spark plug, and he seems to make his teammates better whenever he's on the floor.
A nice shot by Booker.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
And the Mavericks call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Oubre is checked in for Phoenix. The Mavericks also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. Let's see if that pep talk got them going, guys.
Suns leading by 12. Rubio taking his time here. Kicks it to Ayton. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Rubio against Barea. Porzingis at the elbow. Oubre with the steal. Booker with no one around. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Outside Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. And he's good on the 3 ball. Porzingis has got 18 points just in the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Booker against Hardaway. Ayton, the pass to Kaminsky. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 14.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
Here's Porzingis. Rebound by the Suns.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Pass to Ayton. Rubio against Barea. And here's Booker from the arc. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 17. And here's Barea. With some arc. Here's Marjanovic. Buries it down low. Timeout called. The Suns. They lead by 15. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Ayton. Here's Oubre. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Well, there's no doubt. They're really clicking. What an amazing all-around effort to take a huge lead like this late in the game.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ayton. And it's Johnson in for Ricky Rubio.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously, can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
Clock at 4. Johnson kicks to Oubre. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, he carves out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
Boy, we got to see this guy's full range of offensive ability. He scored at every opportunity and in every way imaginable.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and the dunk by Doncic.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
Now Johnson. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.